Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So my name is Chanina, girl. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. So listen, I'm sitting here at my desk, I'm talking to myself, just going through the motions of what I'm doing, and I'm like, you know what? Hello, let me turn the camera on and just talk to you guys, you know what I mean? Because I had put a goal, I gave myself a goal of vlogging every day, and I fell short last week. I did not post for like 3 or 4 days. And the only reason I didn't post is because I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, which is sitting at my desk, working on my business. And that's something that I don't really share with you guys, like what I do behind the scenes and all that stuff. And a lot of the stuff I do can be done with pretty much any kind of business. A lot of the tools that I use, you can use with any business and stuff like that. So I feel like, well, shoot, if I'm sitting here going through the motions, I could just share with y'all what I'm doing. And hopefully it'll help somebody, especially if you're trying to figure out what your next move is going to be money wise. If you're trying to, get started with a side hustle, but you don't know where to start. Because sometimes there's a lot of information out there about a lot of stuff, and it can be overwhelming, and kind of make you feel like you're all over the place, and that can be a reason not to get started. But you guys just go ahead and get started. It's 2021. I mean, the only way that something is going to work is if you just do it, right? um, Everything, it's going to be trial and error. You're going to learn stuff along the way. So I just encourage you guys to go ahead, if there's something that you want to get into, whether it's hair, jewelry, nails, whatever it is that is going to bring you income, get your plans together, start writing stuff down, your ideas together, things that you want to do, and you know just go ahead and start from there. Start doing your research. Get your information there and everything, your resources and all that stuff. So yeah, so there's gonna be probably a lot of vlogs like this where I'm sitting at my desk. Because this is what I do a lot of the times. I mean, yeah, I cook, clean, and all the other stuff, take care of my family and everything like that, which I shared that with you guys on this channel, but I don't really share this with you guys. I more so share the other side of it, of telling you guys about the different opportunities and how to get started and all that stuff. But I never actually share with you guys what I do to manage my business. So I'm going to start putting out content like that. I hope you guys enjoy that sort of content. And so, yeah, let's just get into this. So I'm just basically going to be multitasking. I'm going to be talking to you guys and working at the same time. So the project that I'm working on right now is my website. We're going into March in a couple of days. Actually, on Monday. Today is Saturday, February 27th. So Monday will be March 1st, and I need to have all March's stuff on the website, right? So right now I don't really have, I did start working on a new project, but I'm not going to announce it on the website just yet. We just kind of got into it this past week or so, and so I'm just going to kind of see how it goes with that, and then I will share that with you guys. But for right now, I'm just putting everything that I normally put on there for my business. So the first thing I just did this. I created a picture on canva.com. So I use Canva for a lot of stuff, you guys, to make thumbnails, newsletters, banners, email banners, social media posts. I use it all the time for Facebook and Twitter, make photos to go along with my posts and hashtags. Again, my YouTube thumbnails, that's what I use for that, and it's free. So that's what I would encourage you guys to do, is to utilize all your free resources. Utilize all of the tools that are free, instead of, because you're already going to be investing when you start a business. So why not use as many free things that you can to kind of, keep the startup costs down. So that's what I did. I've already been using Canva for everything else. So when I started my IBO, I just started using it for that too. No big deal. It's free. They do have a paid version that you can do, or you can just do what I did, do the 30-day trial, get all the paid photos that you want, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. And then, of course, if I want to go back and do the actually pay for the paid version, which I think is the premium, because you can use photos that have the watermark on it. It'll remove the watermark. You can make your background transparent. Um, it's a lot of different things that you can do with the paid version, but there's a lot of different things you can do with the free version. So I would suggest the free version if, as a tool. This is just a tool you can use. There's a lot of different there's PixArt, but this is just one that I use the most. I have two accounts. So I have a personal account that I do all my other stuff, like photos for other stuff. And then I have my account for whatever I'm making for my business. So that's what I do. So I just plugged in the March banner. So the calendar itself is going to change over when March comes in. So this calendar is on the agent portal. So for my business, I do recruit I recruit agents to come and service calls for companies from their house, right? So I have a built-in portal for them filled with like different information. Now it's the same information that I emailed to them already, but I just have another place that they could go to get it if they can't find it in their email. Okay. So that's what that's for. And then I have a private Facebook group for them for the same thing. I put stuff in there. A lot of it they get already through email, but again, a lot of people don't keep up with their emails, so I gave them other places to go get it. So I just switched over the calendar or the photo to the calendar to March. So that's done. So last month I didn't have a newsletter to go out because there wasn't nothing going on. Everything that I needed to say or any new information that needed to go out was already put out in December. November and December. So as we went into January and February, there wasn't a whole lot going on. It was it was the beginning of the year. So there wasn't really nothing to put in a newsletter that wasn't going to be a repeat of the newsletter prior. So I didn't create one. But I have started building an email list for the newsletter. So when you go onto my website, there's an option there's a pop-up. So let me show you guys that. So for the newsletter, I have it set up two ways. So when you register as an agent, you're going to automatically be entered into the email list for the newsletter. Okay. But if you're not registered, then you have an option to opt into the newsletter. So how I do that is, let me pull up the website or the actual website. So let me go to the home. So this is the home, and this little box right here, every time someone comes to this website, this box is going to pop up. Okay. So you'll see it here. So I just refreshed the website. So you see how that just popped up. So I use Wix as my website for my business. And I've been using Wix for years. Every time I create a website, I do it through Wix. So with Wix, you can integrate or you can add. So let me show you. Go back to my editor. So you can you just add it. It's an app that you use. So you add the app to your website through here. So you would click on this one with the little four squares there. And since I already know what it's called Pop 10. And this is what the icon looks like, okay, or the thumbnail or whatever you want to call it. So it's already installed, so you just install it, and then what'll happen is you'll have to go to the actual Popped In website to create your pop-up. So how you do that is, let me start from the beginning. You type in Popped In, or it might automatically take you there. I can't remember how it went because I installed this when I first built the website, which was almost a year ago. So I don't even remember. But every time I want to do a new pop-up, then I just click on pop-ups and then I start playing around. Now, I done created so many different pop-ups, but I just went in here and started deleting a bunch of them that I wasn't using, and then I kept the ones that I might use later. But every time I want to make a new one, I just click on new pop-up, and then you click what you want to use it for. So my goal is to create an email list, okay? Because within the email list is our potential clients, right? So, but they also have one for if you want to get more leads. Okay, they have one if you want to increase sales, and then they just have one if you just want to do announcements. So each one you click on is going to change at the bottom. If you're not sure, of course, you just click on show me all templates, and then it'll have them all down here. And you just click on the design that you want to use. You could do the light box, you could filter it, full screen, slide in, mobile, social, you know, however you want to do it, and then that's how it appears. So you can preview these. So I've used this one before when I first built the website. So this is what it would look like on your screen, okay? So basically, when whoever visits your website, this is how the pop-up will look. It'll just pop up, okay? And you can go in and you can set it to how you want it to pop up. You can do it where it pops up on every page. You can do it where it only pops up on just the first page. You can adjust it to how you wanna do it. That's where the display rules and all that come in. Okay, so this is free, and you can integrate it, just adding it in to your Wix editor. Okay. Okay, so that was for pop-ups. So I'm pretty sure there's other ways to do it, but that's just the easiest way for me, since I can just add it in through the Wix website. Okay, so I got that. So I'm gonna I decided to go ahead and keep that pop-up. I was gonna create a new one, but I'm gonna keep that one a little bit longer, and roll with that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're done with that, and there isn't anything else that I want to change on here. I'm just kind of going over each page. I do this every time I go into the website, and I make sure everything is spelled correctly, blah blah blah, you know, that sort of thing. Because sometimes when you're building stuff like with websites, if you're working on a project for a long time, you get sleepy, your eyes get tired, stuff like that. So I go in about once a day or several times a day with fresh eyes and just look over everything again, make sure everything is spelled right, and take out what needs to be taken out, add in what needs to be added in, and do it like that. So yeah. So let's see. So this website, it was more like an informative website, but the goal ultimately with my business personally is to help people in many different ways. So whether that's through working from home, offering different resources where they can get training, on the job training, licenses, you know, things like that, no matter what it is. So I was told about a website, so let me give you guys the website. So with this, you can actually post and plug in different resources for people, just to kind of, you know, get more traffic to your website, somewhat of an engagement on your website and stuff like that. And it's information, it's free information. So there is this website called careeronestop.com, and I went on there last night and grabbed a banner link to put on my website. So the one that I grabbed is for resources for people impacted by natural disasters. So you guys know that we just had the winter storm in Texas and things like that, and then we've got this COVID thing going on. So when someone goes to the website, if they are applying, they can click on this banner and it'll take them to the information for whatever it's for. Okay, so what's up, Liv?
You're ravioli.
Huh?
You're ravioli.
What's wrong?
You're ravioli.
I'm saying, what's wrong with it?
It's cooking, huh? You need to check on it.
I turned it off because I just ate some. Here, can you take my plate, please? Yeah, I was eating a little bit of lunch. Take my plate.
I got untied.
diamond axe?
Yeah, in the game that I'm playing.
Okay. Oh, child.
It took a while. But I started playing yesterday, so...
Okay. Close my door, please. All right, so Career One Stop is a good place to grab some resources. So I was kind of looking on here last night trying to see what I could grab to put on my website. And so let me show you guys what this website looks like. Okay, so this is what Career One Stop looks like. So I just go here and just kind of went through everything, seeing, you know, what I could use that I could post on the website just as an additional resource. And this is all free. I forget how I got to the page where, let's see, did I go? I think I went to businesses, and I think I went to Business Center, and did I go? I think I went here and just kind of started going down the list. But you guys can go on here and look. Okay, so that's one website that you can go to use for resources. Another one that I was told about, like if you just want to do like some free like business classes and stuff like that, you can go to, if you're in Georgia, you can go to the Georgia University system. And another place to grab resources, I know I just switched over to that, but another place to grab resources is ascent.sba.gov. So you go in and of course create your account, and then you can go in here and grab some resources too that you can plug to your website, or you can share in a blog, because you can build a blog with Wix. So you can kind of use some of these resources to inspire a blog that you want to create or something like that, to kind of share with your buyers, your website viewers, and things like that. So this is something you can use for any business, you know. So if you have a blog on your website and you get writer's block, just start going to different websites that are related to what you do, and just kind of grab and pull some important information. Of course, don't plagiarize, but you know, just kind of grab some information or share it. A lot of the articles have share buttons, so you can share the article to your business, your social media platforms for your business. So you can share it to your Twitter, to your Instagram, to your, or whatever options it gives you to share. Okay, so you can do that. So that's free. Let's see. So those are two places you can go to for just general resources when it comes to helping someone. And it'll give you different banners you could choose. When you go to careerstop.com, careeronestop.com, it'll give you like different banners or whatever that you can plug into your website. So another thing that I do to my website is monetization. So aside from getting traffic, because you definitely want to get a lot of traffic to your website, so you're going to have to do a lot of marketing, posting your website link, just kind of talking about your company in general to get traffic to your website. If you're online, then it's a lot of posting and instant messaging. Lord, we don't went back in time. Direct messaging is what it's called these days. And you know, just a lot of doing that sort of thing to kind of get people to visit your site so that you can get traffic. So you can monetize your website so that when you are getting traffic to your website, if there's something of interest to someone who's looking at it, they click on it, you get a little bit of a kickback. If it's a product that it'll link to, or maybe a digital product or whatever. So one of the things that I do to monetize my website is Google AdSense. So you can link your website to your Google AdSense account if you don't have one. So if you are a YouTuber and you have a YouTube channel, 9 out of 9% you're going to have a Google AdSense, because that's how we get our Google AdSense every month. Okay. Gosh, I feel like, hold on, y'all. Yeah, I feel like you guys were leaning. Okay, so yeah, so you can link it to a Google AdSense account and do it that way. Another way you can do it is, of course, affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing can be a side hustle as well, and it's just basically posting affiliate links all over social media platforms and sharing them, on different websites and stuff like that. And when people click on them and make a purchase, then you get a small commission at no cost to them. So I use my Amazon store for YouTube, and then I take a couple links of products that I use for my work desk, and I post them on my website, because for what I do, you do have to have equipment like your computer and your headset and things. So I just post a couple of my Amazon links to the website. And then I also have it tied to another company called Work at Home Equipment Solutions. So they have an affiliate program as well. So I promote their website as well, and I use the banners for them, as well as the affiliate link that'll take you straight to their store. So I hope that's making sense to you guys as far as affiliate marketing. There's a lot of companies that have affiliate programs. You just have to kind of search. Like Target has one, and a lot of times the option, if they have one, the option is at the very, very bottom of the screen, and it'll say something to the nature of affiliate program or partner with us or something like that. And you can create an account, you get approved, and you can start posting links. So you can go to Target if you want to promote Target products. Amazon has an affiliate program. Or you can go to platforms like Commission Junction, Share a Sale. Those are platforms where it's like a marketplace for companies that offer affiliate programs. So like, let's say if you have a channel and your niche for your YouTube channel is Dollar Tree. So every video you post is Dollar Tree related. So if you have an affiliate program account with them, they actually have one. So to sign up for their affiliate program, you have to go through Share a Sale. So that's, again, like a little marketplace of different companies where you can sign up for their affiliate program. But yeah, you guys get the idea. So that's one way to monetize your website. Another way to monetize your website is with products, merchandise, company merchandise. So I use Teespring, and I just link it as a page to my website, so that when you click on the external link, it'll take you straight to my Teespring store. So you can do that. And even like with if you want to start like a t-shirt business, you can use Teespring. You can create your designs using Canva, because you can create t-shirt designs using Canva, and then export them over into your Teespring to build your merchandise and stuff like that. You can do that. So I have promotional merchandise inside of the store, and then I have some non-promotional merchandise that's more like a women motivation type of merchandise inside the store. So I have that link. So that's another way that you can monetize your website. So you can do it through affiliate links and merchandise, like posting products on your site, through your blogs, stuff like that. Yeah, so that, let's see. Oh, so the other thing, I didn't record this part because I was eating food, and so I had paused the video for a minute. But while I was eating, I did place the privacy policy, the cookies, that little banner that pops up when you go to a website, and it says that we use cookies on our website, and then it goes into a whole bunch of other verbiage, and then you click accept or deny. So cookies, I've put that on there, and then I put the do not sell information, letting people know that you do not sell their personal information to anybody, because a lot of times when you build a website, unless it's just strictly like a blog or something where if it's a website where you're not collecting any personal information, then of course, I guess that wouldn't be necessary. But if you have a website where you're collecting a name, an email, a phone number, anything personal, you do want to let them know that you're not selling their information. So if you're using Wix, I wish I knew how to do it on other platforms, you guys, so I'm sorry. But if you're using Wix, you can just go in and click the setting for the cookies and click the setting for the do not sell information. And I think the terms and policy, I believe, But I did go to another website to get the privacy policy, and I just linked it to my website. So when you go on the website and you click under contact us, it'll have a drop down box that says privacy policy. And it's really easy to do, and it's actually free. I thought it cost something, but when I did it last night, it's really quick and it's free. You go to privacypolicies.com and you start from there. You just plug in your business information, and then it'll generate a privacy policy for your company. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so privacypolicies.com, and by the way, it is careeronestop.org. All right, so privacy policies. So of course you just click on start here, start creating your own privacy policy, and then you go through the steps. So if you want to do it for a website, you can create one for a website. If you want to do one for an app, you do one for an app. So I'm doing one for a website. I'm just going to do a dummy one. Well, actually I'm not, because I'm not going to fill in all this information again. But anyways, yeah, so you just go down and you just fill out all the information, and then at some point it's going to ask you to, if you want to generate it, and it's going to give you a bunch of links you can use to plug into your website. So you could either do it where it's actually on your website as an HTML, or you can plug it in as an external website. And how you would do that is you would just grab the generated link that it's going to give you, and then you go to your Wix and you go to your editor and let me back to editor. Okay, so you go to your Wix and then you go back to editor, and I went to pages, so I'm going to go to manage my pages. And what I did was I clicked on this little link button right here. So what's going to happen is when you click on that, a box is going to pop up, and this is where you're going to put in whatever you need to put in. So what did I put? Oh, a page. Okay, so what do you want it to link to? Oh, it's asking what I want it to link to. So I want it to link to one of my pages. So I have it. Let me see, let me go back. Anchor, I don't want it to anchor anything. I'm trying to remember how I did this, y'all. So we doing this in real time. All right, so I think I did page, new window, and I have it under contact us, but I think, oh, so it's gonna go by whatever page you're on, I think, because I was on a different page. So let's just say I wanted to add it to my documents, yada yada yada. So I'm not gonna actually do it because I don't want to do that for real. But you guys get the drift, right? So you'll be able to add it on basically as another page. It'll pop up like this. So this is what I was talking about with Work at Home Equipment Solutions. So it's an external link. So with the affiliate link, if you just grab the link, then of course you click that, and then you put the web address, and then you put in the whatever that web address is, you hit new window and hit done. So that's how I did this, and it popped up under home, but you can move it. You just grab it with your mouse, and then you just pull it down to wherever you want it to go. So I want it to go right here. Okay, so this is basically what it will look like on, if you are a visitor coming to the website and you were just curious. So you would just click this, scroll down to equipment store, and that external link will take you directly to the website. So that's how you're basically that's how my privacy policies is set up. So let me show you. I have it under contact us. You click on privacy policies, and it takes you to a whole nother page. See, it takes you to the privacy policies website, but look at what it has at the top. It's going to have your business name at the top. So this is going to be generated according to your business information. Okay, and it's free. So you definitely want to have one of those on your website if you're collecting personal information. So now I've got those three things added on. So I did my privacy policy last night, but I added it on today. So I added that to the site, the cookies, the do not sell. Oh, that's what I need to say with the do not sell. I actually did not go to the back of Wix to put that in. I actually Googled it. Let me see. I Googled it and grabbed a link. Let me see if I can find the website that I grabbed it from. Let's see. Did I click on the first one? Okay. So my personal. Oh, I'm so crazy. Okay, I did that in privacy policies too. So I did them both using privacypolicies.com. I'm so crazy. I can't even believe that I forgot that. But anyway, so yes, the privacypolicies.com, you can go there and make your privacy policy and your do not sell, and you just grab the link. And I made it an external link for those, with the exception of the do not sell. I just added that in as an HTML. So a little box pops up, but I might need to go and maybe add it in as a separate link instead, because the box pops up as just white and then it has a confirm or a cancel and accept button. So I don't know what's up with that. So I definitely need to go back and check that, but I'm not going to do that right now, because I think it'll be fine for just right now. So I've got my Teespring. So I'm just clicking on all of the external links, making sure that they work. So what I do is I just go to the website as a visitor. I don't preview it from the editing side of it. So I just go in as a visitor and just start clicking on stuff, making sure that all the pages are flowing, making sure all of the links are working. Anything that's connected to a PDF that's supposed to pop up, I make sure those work. All my external links, I make sure those work. And all of that. So I go and do all of that. So now let's see. Website, because it seems like the topic for this video is website. So we've talked about the different policies and stuff, privacy policy, monetization to your website, and business in general, because it's for your business as a whole. It's just through your website. What else? All right, so I'm done with the website. So I guess this is not going to be all about the website. So now I go, after I'm done doing like my updates and all of that stuff on my website, as I'm doing each task for the business, I've started writing it down. So I have like a notebook. It's just a regular compensation notebook, and I labeled it for the business. So nothing related to YouTube, nothing related to eBay goes in here. When I say YouTube, I mean my main channel. So I did set up a business channel for YouTube. So I encourage that as well. If you have some sort of business where it's like administrative sort of thing, or it's not necessarily product based type of business, then I would set up a business channel for your page, or for your business rather. So that's what I did. So the YouTube business stuff goes in here, but the main channel stuff doesn't. So anyways, I go down and I write down everything that I do. I used to do that in the last planner that I had, but I just bought a new planner and it doesn't really, I'm learning this planner. I'm using it for the first time. This is the Smart Planner Daily, I think is what it was. Yeah, Smart Planner Daily. And although it's set up to kind of track your day in a sense, this section over here is more like a schedule. So like it's listed from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and you just write down what you have scheduled, and then your habits, what you're grateful for, and to do a small to-do list. But there's only 8 spaces for the to-do list, so I can't put everything that I need to do with home, work, because I do take calls, so that's separate from just the business. Like, you know, I can't put all that on here. So I have to keep a separate notebook sometimes for different things. So as I'm going down the list, I am writing it down. So now I'm going to just switch gears here, because I've been staring at my website for a while. And normally when that happens, I start changing stuff that doesn't need to be changed. So I'm going to jump over to my social media pages. So I have a Facebook business page. And what I do is I just go there I posted something on there yesterday, but it's the first thing that I've posted since January. So there's like a month's worth of gap in between my last post and the post from last night. Um, so this is definitely something that I need to engage in more and just plug it in more on different, on other posts and stuff like that, like business posts. Because if you go through Facebook and you start dipping and dabbing into different things, then different posts come up based on what you're on there for, right? It's kind of same with YouTube. So I used to do direct sales a lot. So a lot of the people that I might have befriended back then or added them as a friend or whatever, or does some sort of business, even outside of direct sales, because I network with people outside of direct sales too. But anyway, a lot of times there will be groups that you can go in to actually post your business links and stuff like that to kind of promote your business. So that's what I do. Like, I go in here and I just kind of scroll through my feed to see if there's a post that says, post your business link, promote your business. By it being Saturday, there's a lot of times when I log in, I see a lot of small business Saturday posts. So you can post your website link on there to kind of get traffic and those sorts of things with that. So I do that. I start with Facebook. You can't do that on Twitter. On Twitter, you just follow people and make posts. But on here, you can go into the groups and stuff and kind of market yourself inside of the business marketing groups. So I do that for a bit. I kind of do that and kind of multitask between my business page, just looking to see if I got any new resumes. I normally get like a notification through my Gmail. But if I somehow missed it from, walking away from the desk or whatever, and I don't actually have my email open, then I'll just kind of check to see if I got any new applications. And if I have new applications, then I go ahead and reach out to them. I'll go ahead and send them a email. And once I do that, if I have applications, then I move on from Facebook and then I go back to my Gmail. So for CRM, this is something that I would recommend. This is just customer management. That's what that means, customer management. So it's basically a way for you to manage your customers, or people that you're partnering with or whatever. And I use Streak CRM. It's free and you can use it. It integrates with Gmail if you use Gmail for your email. So what I do once I grab all of the resumes and stuff, because I just accept resumes, I go over into my Gmail and then I kind of add them into my pipeline. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. Just give me a second. Let me pull up I'm gonna just pull up I'm gonna start a new pipeline just as an example for you guys, because my pipeline has everyone's like personal information, emails and all that. So I don't want to show any of that. So we're just gonna do a new one. So first, let me pull up Streak here so that you guys can know what I am referring to. Okay, so this is what the website looks like. It's called Streak and it's a CRM and you can use it for your Gmail. So it's installed to your Gmail, so you would just go there. You click on that and it'll take you directly to your email. Now, if you have multiple emails, you're going to have to choose which one you want to use it for, because it's going to pop up for all of them, but you don't have to sign into all of them. So I have about 5 different emails that I manage. So each time I log into one, it's going to pop up here on the side. So I don't use it for that, but I do use it for my business email. So let me show you guys what it looks like, because you can set up pipelines. So give me just a second. Let me turn y'all up for just a second here until it all comes up. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna get I'm gonna start a new pipeline. Okay, actually, before I do that, I need to switch this to a different. Okay, All right, so this is one that I started, but I haven't started using it yet. So, okay, so how do you do this is once you go over to, once it goes to your Gmail, you're going to see this little box up here. It's actually free, but you can use, you can upgrade it if you have like G Suite. If you have G Suite instead of just your basic Gmail, then you know you can upgrade it and go from there, but I use the free version. And so this is kind of what it looks like. So let's start from the beginning. So let's say I want to build a new pipeline. So I'm going to go here. And first of all, let me just say this. When you go into your email, it's going to take about 2 or 3 seconds for it to load up all the way. So you're not going to see these right off, this option right off the bat. It's going to take like a couple seconds for it to pop up. Okay, so you're going to have to wait like a little bit. But when you do see it, you're going to have the plus sign. So you're just going to click on that and you're going to start building your pipeline. So depending on what your business is for and what stages, if you have like different stages set up for your business, then you build it according to the stage. So for me, I have an onboarding process. So let's just say I wanted to use this template for job search. So I switch it over to job search, right? And then it has steps, different stages. Now you can change what it says in that stage. So if your first stage is applicant inquiry or something like that, or just for questions or whatever the case may be, whatever the first step is in your process for your business, if you're trying to get new customers or if you're networking with people or whatever the case is, you can change this. So it doesn't have to say interested, applied, and all that. You can change that. You can also change the fields down here. So these are like your magic fields. So this is going to pop up. Let me just close this for a second. So every time, oh, okay, you know what, let's go back because I don't want to confuse anybody. So let's go here. So anyway, you have other fields down here that you can add as well to kind of track what you have going on with whomever. Okay, so you can also change your colors, so you can do that. And then you don't have to have all of these spaces if you don't need it. You can actually take some off, so like you can trash it if you need to. If you need to add something on, you have your plus button right here, and then you kind of go through. You can freeform it, checkbox, drop down, tag, whatever you want, right? So it's categorized over here. So these are templates. So you can do a project, business development, hiring, job search, investor, fundraising, orders, so on and so on. And you can do that. So when you click create, this is how it is gonna look. So I'm gonna just do a private one. So now every time you want to add someone to your pipeline, you're going to go to add a box, and this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so you add their name, and you remember those little fields I was talking about at the bottom. So this is where they are up here. Some of them are drop downs, some of them are just a spot, so on and so on. So you can create that, edit it however you want to do. Okay, so that's one thing that you can use. There's others out there. I know someone that uses HubSpot and they seem to like that one pretty well. I like Streak because it just comes up right in my Gmail. I don't have to log in anywhere. I tried using HubSpot once before, but that was just another website that I had to pull up to log into. So I didn't want to do all that. I'm trying to eliminate all these different websites that I have to remember a username and password. So I do want to encourage you guys that you try to keep up with what you're doing by writing it down. So even if you have to go and get like a little separate notebook and just write down what you've done versus a to-do of things that you need to do, for me that helps me to know what I've done the day before, so that I'm not coming on here trying to figure out, well, dang, did I already do that? Because that's a lot of wasted time when you're trying to figure out what you've done before. So in addition to a to-do list, do a what I have already done list when it pertains to your business, and then that'll kind of help you keep up with everything. have a separate notebook for just the business. Don't mix it with anything else. And get you a little notebook where you can write down like your username and passwords and stuff like that, because you're gonna have a lot of them. And a calendar. Keep a calendar at your desk. I have a calendar for just home and general stuff for like bills and all that, and then I have a calendar for my business so that I can keep track of what I have coming up, because I want to be a month ahead instead of like now I need to work on a newsletter for March, when I really should have already had that ready back in the beginning of February, and by now I should be working on April. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's a learning process, you guys, and you just have to kind of pace yourself to not get overwhelmed, especially if it's just you. So to keep from feeling like you're all over the place, just try to do some little things to kind of help yourself out. So if you need to buy a planner, purchase a planner. You don't have to purchase the most expensive planner because all you're doing is writing in it, but you definitely want it to be something that is going to benefit you when you do purchase your planner. So that, keep a separate notebook to jot down notes and any ideas that you come up with, and a list of what you've done already and what you might need to do the next day. And keep some positive things around you too. So in front of me, I ripped out a photo of an old of the counter that I had last year. There was a lot of, every month had a something motivational on it. So I tore out two that kind of went with the whole vibe of my desk, and I like them. One says laugh often, and the other one says you're so loved. So I like those. And then of course I got a picture of Olivia, a card that she gave me. Then I have a like a wall hanging thing that says enjoy the little things. My mom gave me that, so that's up there. And just keep things around you that'll kind of keep you motivated, and so that you don't so that you can keep on top of your stuff and keep moving forward. Because sometimes just building a business and stuff like that, you can get burned out, but you have to find things to keep you motivated, to keep you not motivated, but to keep you going, so that you don't just stop building your business and all that. So anyways, hey you guys, thank you so much for visiting my channel. If you like the content, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you like these types of videos, if you feel like these sorts of videos are helpful to you in some sort of way, and I'll continue to do them. And yeah, so I will see you guys on another video. Bye. And who do I